Ta-da! I want to talk about the 4 seasons. Winter, spring, summer, fall. The Lord has picked 4 seasons for us to live by. And He has also picked the 4 seasons to bring about the last days. Heater kicked off, so I have to talk a little bit louder. 4 seasons are signs of times of our life, and every person even has noted or referred to as having 4 seasons of life. You know, spring, of course, being when they were born. Summer is a young part of their life. Fall is when they're getting older in their latter years. Maybe where I'm at or approaching. And of course, winter being the latter part of their life. And excuse me, the earth has gone through such a time as this. And 4 different seasons. If you'll go back in history, you'll see that the earth has been through its very youngest part, where there wasn't much maturity going on as far as man and technology and all that. And of course, the young part where the earth was being vibrant and the people were spreading out and they were building the Tower of Babel, and they were getting to know the far reaches that they could excuse me, that they could reach out and that they could actually accomplish things without God. Now that doesn't mean that that those things were good or those things would prosper them, but they could actually, and I've heard people say that you can be good without God. Well, you can, There's a sense of morality that is there, but even though it's there and you're not associating God with it, all good things still came down from heaven, and even though you're not associating God with it, it's still a godly thing, so even though they don't acknowledge that, and maybe they're saying that there is a good outside of God. There is no good outside of God, none whatsoever. There is no good outside of God, because everything good is what God's about. You say that again. Everything good is what God's about. Summer. God created summer. God created spring. And of course the earth has went through all those times, Summer being, of course, when about the time where Jesus showed up, and everything was being vibrant, everything was just like the summer of the earth, everything is bringing forth and everything is being seen plain, and that's what Christ did when He came here. He showed everything plainly, what sin is. There is never a man spoke like Jesus spoke to us, revealed things to us, made known things that we had only imagined about what could have been, spoken to parables, but His disciples wrote it down and revealed such revelation from God that we have never heard before in all of our lives. But now we're entering into a winter part, of the earth. The earth is in its last part of its life before God comes back and sets things right again. Now in this, God is bringing this winter, spring, summer, and fall, or rather He's bringing spring, summer, fall, and winter, just like they're in order. He's bringing the last days in that same fashion, so that we're going to begin to enter into, and during the spring and the summer, there's going to be revival. During this time, it's a soft time. It's an easy time as far as tribulation is concerned, but the fall and the winter of tribulation is something that you really do not want to be around for. But this is something God has picked to bring the life of man to an understanding that God has chosen the ways that we live. He has chosen the ways. He's chosen the makeup of our being, and put together within us the reasoning that we could choose to go this way or that way, and we could like this or like that. The ways of life that God has chosen, just like winter, spring, summer, fall. All right. God bless. Thanks for joining me. See you again tomorrow with another great subject, Crossing the Middle Ministry.